get started, I'd just like to thank you, and on behalf of Superintendent Lothridge and the Maury County Board of Education, I'd just like to welcome you to the 2022-23 Reach Scholar Signing Ceremony. There's a lot of people that have a lot to do with this, and I'd like to just um, recognize a few of those individuals. First of all, our Reach Coordinator is Fenna Petty, been away, and she's our Reach Coordinator for the state. Barbie Kendrick and Kelly Rogers, if you wave. They did a great job with our interview. It's a difficult but rewarding experience in choosing these 5 scholars, and they really helped a lot with that. Also, Stacy Martin, she's not here, but it's recorded so she can hear it. She did an excellent job putting all this together. She got the banner, the name cards. She told me not to mess with the way things were organized. She gave me the recipe for the punch. I hope it's good. But Stacy does an excellent job, and you'll see at the reception area. Also, I'd like to recognize and appreciate Daphne Winkler and Greg Welch, the administrators, principals at Gladden and Bagley, for supporting this, and all of their faculty and staff. And a special thank you to our counselors, Kelly Swanson and Kenneth Keesley. Y'all wave your hand. These two people did an excellent job. They prepared all of the candidates that interviewed and just spent a lot of time. I called them all Mr. Keesley even changed his cell phone and didn't give me his new cell phone number. We called him so much. Thank y'all for everything that you did. Also, our scholars, most importantly, and their families. And you'll notice on the back of the program, you can't do this alone. There's a list of donors. This is a very special event, and I think people understand the significance of the REACH program, and they've contributed to this. So, all right. And now, just a little background about what REACH is. And inside your program, there's a description. But what this is a needs-based scholarship that allows students, and starts within the 8th grade, and it will connect them with a mentor and an academic coach that will follow them through high school. And when they graduate from high school, and there's some requirements they have to meet, we'll read in just a moment, they will have a $10,000 scholarship account in their Georgia Student Finance account. Many schools also add to that $10,000, but they'll have that in their scholarship. That's in addition to any other Hope Scholarship grants or anything else they receive. They'll have $10,000 to attend a school in Georgia. So this is something that was started, I think, in 2012. All 180 districts in the state of Georgia participate in this, and we're certainly proud and honored in Maury County that we're able to partner with REACH and the state of Georgia and recognizing these 5 individuals today. So right now I'm going to ask Dr. Winkler and Glad if you'll come up, and we're going to recognize each one of the REACH scholars.
We are excited to stand here and discuss our three REACH winners. Personally, I have 2 boys one just graduated from college and one in college, and I realize what a great opportunity, and for you parents, this is an amazing accomplishment of your students. You'll really appreciate it when they get into college. At Gladden, we had a great application pool of well-deserving students for our REACH scholarship. Of this amazing pool, these 3 were selected. So we have a little something from them for Gladden too. But first I'll start with Kaylee Charez. Miss Jones, we just got some comments from teachers about these students, and we have some teachers here in attendance, and thank y'all for coming to represent these girls. But Miss Jones stated that Kaylee's need for success is her true motivation. She wants to prove it to herself that she can be successful. Miss Swillen added, Kaylee's tenacity is the key to her success. She does not let anything get to her. So what great words by your teachers, Kaylee. Our next we have Miss Claire Stevens. Miss Jones stated Claire has such a strong sense of self and feels very strong about what she wants to do in life. Miss Swillen said Claire is quiet but powerful. She is highly motivated to accomplish any goals she sets for herself. And finally, Mr. Tackett added that Claire's focus on her personal success is always a priority. So again, and I'll put a copy of what these teachers said about you in your card, so you have that. And finally, we have Miss Leanna Stansel. And when asked about Leanna, Mr. Tackett said that Leanna goes out of her way to encourage and motivate other students to do their best. Ms. Swillen added that Leanna is a sweet, caring student. Her ambition will take her far in life. As it is evident from all these teacher comments and our daily observations, these three girls are well deserving to represent Gladden Middle School as our REACH Scholarship recipients. Congratulations, girls.
I'm not sure if I'm that prepared for that. I'm hoping that mine is as good as that. Congratulations to everyone up here. Being you're the only male, so what a lucky guy. So I'm going to read some things from their parents. Our parents and our family are our biggest supporters, right? So I've got some comments and some stuff from parents that I would like to read. Ben, I'll do you first, okay? I'm going to try to read it as your parents said it, but from me. There are so many things your parents can say about you, Ben. Your parents have watched you go through difficult situations and handle them better than most adults. He lost his older sister 6 years ago and somehow managed to keep the rest of the family laughing through it all. He has the biggest heart of any 13-year-old they know. He is the first to step up to help his friends and to step in when something isn't right. He sees the good in people, he has a servant's heart, and he loves big. We are incredibly proud of Ben for his accomplishments. This year, he has stepped outside of his comfort zone and is trying new things. He ran cross country, he is on the archery team for the third year and has joined the FFA. In our home, our kids are told that they can do anything they want to do, and he is doing it. The day that Ben found out he was getting the scholarship, he called his mother. He was crying. Through the process, he kept saying that there was no way he would get it. I told him I didn't know if he would or wouldn't, but all he could do was be himself and be honest. As his parents, they cannot wait to see what Ben accomplished in the future. This is just the beginning. Great job, Ben. Ms. Haven, you're next. Okay. Again, this is from the parents. Haven has always been very enthusiastic and self-motivated in regards to learning. She has been reading since she was 1. She did teach herself to read before starting kindergarten. She loves reading the most of all, but excels in all of her subjects. Outside of school, Haven enjoys it and impresses us by playing the piano. Haven is very considerate towards others. She has won multiple citizenship awards throughout the years. We are extremely proud of everything she has achieved. Above all, we are proud of the young lady she has become. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations.
And we heard stories like that from a lot of the REACH candidates. It was a very, Dr. Winkler mentioned this, it was a very deep pool of candidates we interviewed and selected, and there were many worthy candidates, but you 5 stood out. So we're honored as the central office to be able to recognize you too. So, and also it speaks, you see all your teachers here supporting you and your counselors tonight. So now we're getting to the signing ceremony part of it. So you got your papers out, get your papers out of the folders. So first of all, I'm going to talk to you about your obligations and responsibilities, and this is written in there as well. The contract you're about to sign requires that you maintain an overall 2.5 Hope calculated GPA, that you have good attendance, that you have good behavior and remain drug and crime free, that you meet with your assigned mentor twice a month, that you meet with your assigned academic coach at least once a month. You need to attend any REACH events or meetings. You need to engage in activities to prepare for college, and like Dr. Winkler, you better start on that FAFSA form now. So you need to graduate from high school with a diploma, and you need to enroll and graduate from a Hope College or university in the state of Georgia, and there's a really good one in Athens, Georgia. Savannah College of Art and Design is who you're talking to. So before we sign, I'm gonna charge you with something you signifying you agree by saying I will, okay? And I'm gonna do the same thing with the parents and the family, and then the school system, you have to respond with I will. But first, for our REACH scholars, will you commit to keeping good grades, attendance and behavior, meeting with your mentor and academic coach, and graduating from high school and college? REACH parents and guardians, will you commit to supporting your students as they progress through the program? We also commit to attending REACH events, meetings, and programs, contacting your student's academic coach or REACH coordinator if there are issues you believe should be addressed. And school system and community members, it is incumbent upon us to affirm our willingness to support these REACH scholars in their journey to adulthood. Will you commit to supporting these scholars with your time, talent, and treasure as they progress through the REACH program into college and the workforce? All right, now it's time for students and parents to sign your commitment forms. I'm going to ask the parents and the scholars to come stand behind them. There's a part you have to sign. So. Y'all go ahead. Y'all got the students in your page. Yep. Oh, I'm sorry. And y'all have to stay there even after you sign this. Rich just gonna get some pictures. I want y'all, we're gonna get some pictures made first, so y'all look at the center of the room and everywhere.
Act like you're happy up there, now come on.
Very good, thank you.
All right, students, you need to sign and date where the marker is for student signature. Today is the 5th. And then turn the page over. And parents, there's a place for you to sign and date. Just one parent needs to sign. Students, let your parents sign. And we're going to turn these applications in to Finna, and we will put the rest of the information. She'll turn that into Georgia Student Finance, and then you will be official REACH scholars. But congratulations. All of this stuff is yours. Take it with you, and there's bags. There's a reception out in the hallways. We'd like to ask the REACH scholars to go through first, and then the families you can follow. But once again, we're just very proud of you, and I know your parents are. So we look forward to helping you along this journey. Thank you all.